distinguished organizers, and eminent participants, dear friends. It is a special privilege to be invited to address a message to the 8th Parliament of World Religions, being held virtually this year for the first time, on the topic of opening our hearts to the world, compassion and in action. The pandemic that has, as we all have experienced, and as we all admit, brought the international community to its knees over the last 18 months, has indeed taught us the paramount lesson of our interdependence and of the need of solidarity, shared responsibility and common action. As we recently declared in a joint statement on the protection of creation that we signed with our brothers Pope Francis and Archbishop of Canterbury Justin Welby, we realized that in facing this worldwide calamity, no one is safe until everyone is safe, that our actions really do affect one another, and that what we do today affects what happens tomorrow. However, if the pandemic has changed the world around us, it should above all effectively transform our hearts and our lives, awakening them from indifference and directing them toward compassion for the victims of the vicious cycle of poverty, discrimination, and marginalization, war, as well as every form of social and structural injustice. And it is vicious precisely because it is the fruit of vice, greed, and selfishness. The only way the cycle of sin can be corrected and reversed to a circle of life is through conversion, or metanoia, which is the Greek word for repentance, that implies a radical change of mind, a real change of heart, and a practical change of behavior. This is the area where the world's religions have a vital and unique responsibility in the ministry of healing the injustices of society and the wounds of our planet. Religions are called to present an alternative model to what people often observe around them, avoid all expressions of morbid religiosity, such as fanaticism and fundamentalism, as well as all forms of racism and xenophobia. In the final analysis, religions must inspire a ministry of respect and reconciliation, which is sustained by genuine tolerance and reflects the mercy of God for the entire world. As it is properly highlighted in the encyclical of the Holy and Great Council of the Orthodox Church, Creed 2016, the oil of faith must be used to soothe and heal our wounds, not to rekindle fires of hatred. In this regard, religions are called to play a prophetic role, leading the way of reconciliation and transformation, which requires commitment, courage, and conversion. Such a conversion of the heart is further strengthened through encounter and dialogue. This means that our aspiration for transformation is essentially a vision of connection and compassion, a way of acting in and as a community. Therefore, it is not only religions which are called to this task. Every organization of social and global, of financial and political character should be dedicated to the pursuit of justice and solidarity in order to advance the welfare of society and perform the work that is pleasing to God and beneficial to humanity. This is our common way of costly sacrifice, but it is also the way of profound sacredness. May God's grace be with all of us in the pursuit of this noble effort. Thank you for your kind attention.